You know, my voice sounds a little different. No, I'm not a robot. It's just a gift from the universe. I'll give you 5 seconds to get used to it. Let's begin. I'm gonna tell you something. You already know it. You just don't say it. You think everyone is watching you, but actually, no one is watching. Yet you always act as if someone is watching you. Now stop. Read this again, because this is a small part of what you will understand at the end of the video. Why do you look at other people's faces first when you enter a room? Not your own face. Why do you search for yourself first in a photo? Then you don't like it. This question will follow you throughout the entire video. For now, just carry it. You grew up on a stage. No one told you. You acted that way. Every room became a stage. Every person an audience member. And you always performed. You couldn't even feel comfortable in your bed. You stayed silent at the family dinner. Stop. Take a breath. This is not an accusation. It's an observation. Some people get tired of being the audience. Some never get tired. Which one are you? You don't know that, do you? When you were little, you used to play a game. The look at me game. Everyone plays this game, but some never grow up. Some are still that child, 30 years old, 40 years old, still saying, look at me, but no longer with words, quietly, with a post, with a silence, with a delayed reply. Imagine. Your phone is in your hand. You took a photo, 34 frames. None of them are natural. All 34 are trying to look natural. You chose the most natural one, but actually all the photos were the same. You never told anyone what I'm about to say. You don't want to be watched. You want to be noticed. These two are not the same thing. One diminishes you, the other makes you real, but you've been confusing the two for years. So where does this confusion come from? The answer will make you uncomfortable. Continue. Think of a child, small, doing something. Mom isn't looking. Dad isn't looking. The child does it louder, still not looking. The child learns. To be seen, you need noise. I always tried to learn new things, or I would break new things. Even if I got scolded, I wanted to feel that I existed. That child grew up. The noise changed shape. The logic remained the same. Wait a minute. I hear your voice. The voice inside you. It's saying, this is not me. Good. That's a good sign. It means you're still listening. Let's continue. 11 at night, in bed. The phone light illuminates your face. You wrote a message. You deleted it. You wrote it again. A cooler version. You sent it. Maybe a confession of love. Maybe ended friendships. Then you turned off the screen. You waited. Do you remember? Those who get tired of being the audience and those who don't. Now you know the answer. The tired one is chasing being noticed. The one who doesn't get tired is only chasing being watched. Both are hungry, but hungry for different things. You want to be noticed. True. But why? Because somewhere when you were little, not being noticed was equated with being invisible. And being invisible felt unsafe. They never taught you to exist without doing anything. I only existed as a result of success. So now the question is this. Does being noticed really make you feel safe? Or are you just being looked at more and seen less? There is a price for this. No one told you. I will tell you. Wait, you live while watching yourself. You don't watch while living. These two are opposites. If the camera is on, the moment escapes. If the moment escapes, you escape from your own life. You're recording a video, but you can never watch it. Reason 1, the early learned equation. When you were little, you learned something. Being loved is the same as getting attention. No one told you this, but you learned it through experience. One day at school, you raised your hand. The teacher looked at you. That look made you exist for a second. Your mother congratulated your success for only 1 hour. This feeling taught you something. Being looked at equals existing. Subscribe to my channel and find more content for yourself. You are still seeking this, under other names, in other places, but with the same hunger. This is exactly you. Reason 2, stage fright, but in reverse. Normally people are afraid of the stage. You are afraid of being without a stage. An empty room. No one is there. This doesn't feel like peace to you. Feels like a threat. One day, no notification came. You looked at your phone. You looked again. There was nothing. You felt worthless, as if you had never existed in the universe, in the world. That silence wasn't an emptiness. It was a mirror, and you were afraid of being alone with yourself. This is exactly you. Reason 3, approval, the new oxygen. Once upon a time, oxygen was enough. Now approval is also needed. If someone doesn't look, it's as if your breath tightens. You shared a photo. 5 minutes passed. No likes. Something inside you shrank. You broke. You thought you became worthless. Then the first like came. You took a breath. Really, physically. This is exactly you. Do you remember? Where does this confusion come from? Now you know. From an equation learned in childhood. Love equals attention. This equation is still working. In you. This doesn't just happen on social media. In relationships, when your partner doesn't look at you, you feel invisible. When you are yourself, you are truly seen. You can't realize this. At work, if your effort isn't noticed, feels as if you never worked at all. In family, when everyone's eyes are on a sibling, you quietly shrink. When talking to yourself, you don't even count your own success as real without someone else seeing it. In your decisions, when making a decision, you first ask, ask, what will others think? Before asking yourself. I used to think I would be judged first when making a decision. Then I would decide. Actually, I would run away from that decision. 5 areas. 1 single route. Now stop for a second. Think about this. All of these are the adult version of a child's cry. See me. Only now you don't scream. You wait silently. So what if no one ever looked? What if the notification never came? What if that room remained empty forever? Who would you be? Would you run away from all the beauties of the world? This question scares you because maybe you have never known yourself without being watched. Now remember, I said something at the beginning of the video. No one is watching. Now you understand. This is not a loss. This is an invitation. Because when there is no audience, the stage also disappears. And when the stage disappears, only you remain. Without the act, without the role. Real. Everything you realize at this time is you. This is your character. Maybe the approval you were seeking was never outside. Maybe the only missing gaze was your own. Remember, I asked at the beginning, why do you look at other people's faces first? When you enter a room, now you know the answer. Because you weren't ready yet to look at your own face. Maybe now, maybe today, you are a little more ready. If no one was looking at you, would you still be the same you? You already know the answer. You just don't want to say it. In the other video, I talked about you. Subscribe to my channel and find more content for yourself.